Tottenham versus Manchester United on Sunday. What changes should Ruben Amorim make to the starting 11? Or do you feel he should stick to the same old players who have been playing so many games but struggling to yield anything, even against the rock bottom Southampton? Welcome to the United of Sport. My name is Webb, and in this video, I'm previewing the game against Tottenham, and here are the changes I would expect Amorim to make based on both what I know is there, what is available for him, but also from his statements, from his pre-match press conference. For me, this is my predicted starting 11. Give me your 2 cents about it in the comment section. Now, there you go. First of all, I think it's been a public cry out there that everyone is tired of Diogo Dalot. Dalot has not been putting in his best shift. He has not been doing so for a long time. We've struggled to remember a game under Ruben Amorim that Dalot played well. I think the last game he played quite well was against Liverpool. Him and Bruno teaming up to form something, enviable, something you love to see consistently. But Dalot has been inconsistent. So definitely for me, the obvious change should be Dalot being dropped to the bench. We try to see what Dogu can do, playing as the wing back on the left, and then probably take Ahmad on the right as a wing back and create space for the dynamic three. And this is where I want to focus this video most. Now, Ruben Amorim said it himself in his pre-match press conference that there are kids indeed that they brought in from the academy to train with the senior team because of reasons he gave. There were numerical disadvantages because of some senior players who were not okay, some were ill and stuff. He did not mention who. But whatever the reason these senior players were not there, if that was the case, trust me, you don't bring young kids like Chido Obi Martin to train them. And this wasn't the first time they have been training them. I called it sneaking, and I put that in quotes before, just because this was never publicized, because we didn't see images of them with the senior team. They try, of course, to manage these young kids, not to excite them. That's why I would call it sneaking them in without the press knowing, so that there is not so much noise about them and images of them training with the senior team and stuff. But the truth is, if you admitted that Chido was among those who trained with the senior team, put him there. Put him there. You don't train him just to keep, writing reports about him when the would-be senior players are also not performing. Put him there. If he's good enough to train with the senior team, perhaps he's better than Højlund and Zirkzee combined. He could give you a chance to scoring a goal, because that has been a huge struggle. But also, you don't bring a Chido Obi Martin and you have him struggle with players behind him. Put your Garnacho and Kobbie behind him. Probably, certainly, Kobbie would be this side, Garnacho the other side. I want to see Garnacho, Kobbie and Chido, those young exciting kids playing behind Chido Obi Martin, and we see what they can do. We want to see that bromance between these three, that trio, for me, that exciting young trio. We want to see them because they are all smart kids. I told you Chido Obi Martin is good with the ball. He knows how to carry the ball. He can play no-look passes. He's strong and powerful. He's a smart player with his runs. We want to see him play with Garnacho and Kobbie, and we see what that balance would give us if Ahmad and Dogu are coming in flying from the wings as the wing backs. I feel for me this would be an exciting starting 11, because then it would limit you want to restrict Ugarte and Bruno to just playing their part in the middle. For Bruno to carry the ball, Ugarte to do the clean the house and keep it safe. Let Dogu and Ahmad fly in as wing backs to add to the pressure that Garnacho and Kobbie can give, serving Chido Obi. Trust me, there will be a wealth of creativity in this team. Youth, in terms of energy and pace, enough balance in terms of experience from Onana to Maguire, Mazraoui, Ugarte and Bruno. That's enough experience to inspire and keep and make the youngsters feel safe, because that's all they need. If a young player, and the likes of Ahmad too have also now grown into games now, they are becoming more and more experienced. Garnacho is playing mature football lately. It wouldn't look like a very highly youthful team. Well, on paper, in terms of age, it would. But in terms of how many games these kids have played, they have played quite enough games, really, for you to feel that if you add them with Maguire, Mazraoui, Ugarte and Bruno, and Onana in goal, certainly Ahmad, Kobbie, Chido, and Garnacho, Dogu will certainly give you something balanced in terms of maturity, a mature game on the pitch. Because someone would worry and say, you have so many kids on the pitch. You put Heaven there, and I put Aiden Heaven there because he's been training with the senior team since he joined the club. Amorim said it before he was ready. If he was ready, he's the only left-footed centre-back we have fit. Play him. Don't just keep him on the bench. Play him. Put him there. There is Maguire and Mazraoui and Onana, experienced players to help him. Play him. And let's see how it looks. If it doesn't work, you've got 45 minutes of a second half to change it. But start them and let's see the future. Give us a sneak peek into the future. For me, this is what I need to see Amorim do. This is one of the changes I need to see him do. You've got to start fielding your best young talent in their best positions. Kobbie's best position is a 10. Stop pretending to play Kobbie as a false 9. You tried that once, understandably, it didn't work. Don't force it again. Don't take him back in central midfield. Keep playing him as a 10. Garnacho had a good game. He should be starting. Play him. Let him start. But he needs a striker he's going to serve. And definitely, Zach's squad in the previous game. And yes, I would understand if Amorim chooses to start with Zaxi. Even Hoyland had a bit of a part to play. He tried a bit. But guys, when are we going to trust? For me, that's the question. When are we going to trust these young kids? Other clubs are trusting young kids and they're paying dividends. And all the young kids, if you noticed, all the young kids that Man United has trusted are playing good. I'm talking Ahmad, I'm talking Garnacho, I'm talking Kobbie, I'm talking Toby Collier. Whenever you trust young kids, they will surprise you. When are we going to trust Chido? When will he be ready? How can he be ready if he's not put there? I know that the under-18s today are playing against Newcastle in the Premier League. I think it's about 2 p.m. They're playing against. I don't want to see Chido Obi play that game. I don't want to see him there. I want him to be rested with the idea of playing him tomorrow. If he's not starting tomorrow, let him come off the bench. I need him in the squad. For me, these are the things I need to see Amorim start to do. Because the longer he fears to make these bold decisions, the longer he fears he's going to face the wrath of supporters, because people will feel like you're not changing anything. You're just pretending. You're not changing anything. So what then are we doing? You've got to make the bold decision. So for me, that's what I want to see. Ahmad flying in from the right wing back. People feel he's too far and too deep, but Ahmad with this space, Ahmad will destroy anyone. Ahmad enjoys himself playing as a right wing back, just like he does as a 10, but he's still a very threatening player. What I want is those overloads of attacking players, because if you play Ahmad as a 10, then it means you're going to have to factor in Mazraoui either as a right wing back or Diogo Dalot as a wing back, which doesn't work. We need more attack-minded players. The more space we create for attack-minded players, the more chances we can create for our Chido, for our best finisher. So for me, that's why I want to see Dogu. Okay, let's see Dogu play on the left wing back. Let's see Ahmad on the right wing back. And these three young players who are so smart and good with the ball, and we see what they can yield. For me, this would be a properly balanced starting 11, something different, something exciting, something to look out for. My name is Webb. This is the United of Sport. My starting 11 is that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Most importantly, like, share, and subscribe.